guys, it's Soldier Girl. This is my long-awaited video on long-distance relationships. I think as far as relationship type questions that I have gotten in the past, the one I get the most by far is pertains to long-distance relationships, LDR, and so I thought I would do this video since I've been putting it off forever. Those of you who are new to my channel, and I know I'm in a long-distance relationship. I have been for just over 2 years, almost actually closer to 2.5 years now. And so that's why I think I get this question a ton. And so I kind of have put together, I would say the top 8 or 9 things I feel are important, you know, things that I feel like have really worked for me in my relationship. The first one I want to say is you need to establish the goal of the relationship, meaning thinking long term. You definitely want to discuss the possibility of relocating for either partner. And so that's like the first question, and I think that's probably why I've been so anti long distance relationships for so long, because I just was like, I'm not going to relocate, like I'm not going to move out of California. And so definitely need to establish that. As far as me and my relationship, like I said before, I've never thought of moving out of California until I met the person that I'm with now. And I did think about it, and it just seemed better for me to stay here because I have my house here, my dad lives with me here, so I probably have to uproot him and go there as well. And so he's going to be coming here hopefully this year. Hopefully the first half of this year. That's what the plan is. I hope, crossing my fingers, that everything works out. Number 2 is the expectations of the relationship, like your expectations in that relationship. Like, are you able to see other people, go out with other people, date other people, that kind of stuff. Are you exclusive? For me and mine, we are exclusive. Like, we're together. I'm not dating anybody else, and he's not dating anybody else. Number 3 is trust and honesty. Of course, those are going to be just as important if you were in a regular type relationship versus long distance. It's just as important. It's more so important, I feel, because of the fact that you're not there with each other all the time. So you have to trust that person, and they have to trust that you're going to be faithful to them, and vice versa. And if at any point in a relationship you feel like it's just not right, something's not sitting right with you, your best bet is just to be honest with the person and let them know, hey, this is no longer working out for me. If you have trust issues, a long distance relationship is not for you, because stop chewing on my blanket. Hey, stop that. And so if you have trust issues, long distance is not for you. I mean, if you can't trust someone that's 2 feet away from you, you're not going to trust somebody that's 2,000 miles away from you. And number 4, communication. Communication is important. In any relationship, it's going to be important, but long distance is more so important. Me and we talk every day. Like, there's not one day that goes by that we don't talk to each other. We can talk anywhere from 10 minutes to 3, 4, 5 hours, 6 hours sometimes, and so it just really depends. But we talk a lot. We communicate. We talk. We text. Early on we would do videos for each other. He's actually he used to be a YouTuber, and so we were both pretty used to doing videos. So we would do videos, YouTube videos, and keep them on private. And we would do videos for each other back and forth so that they were more personal. And we don't Skype as much, but we do Skype as well. And then it's also good to, like, I don't know, like send him a card, or send him like a postcard, or send him like a box or a gift or flowers or something like that. It's really good to keep kind of like, I don't know, it just I think that it makes it that much better, makes him feel special to receive something from you, and especially if they don't expect it. You know, it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day, it doesn't have to be their birthday or Christmas, just a random day because you care. Number 5 is visiting. You have to see each other. Like, if we didn't see each other, there is no way in hell, and he knows this, there's no way in hell that I would be in this relationship still if we were not seeing each other. We met in September, so he came out here in September. We met in Huntington Beach at the Jazz Fest, and then he came back out again in October. And then I went out there in March after I ran the LA Marathon. I like literally flew out there after that in March. And then he came here in July. And then I went there in October. And then he came here in January and again in June. So this time right now, you guys, is like literally like the longest time we've gone without seeing each other, just because things just wasn't, you know, matching up really well. He's coming up this month, and so you definitely have to be able to see each other. Like literally, that person should be wanting to see you, and it's kind of, you kind of have to go 50-50, where that person should be flying out to see you and you should be flying out to see them. And it's more or less like, if the person's not willing to fly to see you or whatever, or to make an effort to see you now from 2,000 miles away, how much more of an effort are they going to make things work if you're closer? So that's something that was really, really important to me, is the fact of us seeing each other and spending time with each other. Along with visiting is making sure that you make that time the best time ever. Like literally, you do as much as you can, and literally sometimes, you know, sometimes the less you do, the better, almost. Because I think one of the last times he came out here, it's like I was so excited that I wanted him to see everything. So we went and drove to, we were out in Nevada for a couple days, and then we went to Santa Monica, and so a lot of the time was commuting, and so that ate up so much of the time that although we were together, it's just that I was driving a lot. We were driving a lot, and so number 6 is to stay positive. Like literally, you have to try to stay positive, especially with somebody that you really want to be with, and you feel like this is the person for you, and you need to be positive, because there's going to be a lot of people, like honestly, whether it be friends, family, peers, that are going to be discouraging you almost, because it's like, and I don't necessarily think they do it on purpose. I think they really want to see you happy. And long distance relationships are so hard because you're always by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm pretty sure it's not like they just really want to see you happy. You know, you're going to get, you know, family, friends, or whatever. They're just going to be like, you know, or people are going to just be like, well, can't you find somebody close to you? You know what I'm saying? Almost like, you know, discouraging you about it. And so just be positive and stay positive about it. Number 7 is avoid compromising situations. Like, if you know there's a coworker and he freaking likes you, then don't go to the movies with him, or don't go on a date with him. Like literally, don't put yourself in situations that could be compromising for you, that could compromise your relationship, really. And so for me, I don't go out with other guys. I don't put myself in situations that could be problematic for me in my relationship, basically. Number 8 is phone sex. Literally, you have to do whatever. I mean, I'm telling you, a long distance relationship will really, really make you creative as hell as far as that's concerned. Like, you may need to get toys. Like, I literally have a couple vibrators. I ain't gonna lie. There's always other things, Skype and stuff that you can use. But you have to do what you have to do to keep it going and keep things exciting, and to have that person looking forward, honestly, to seeing you again. Okay. I'm gonna say number 9 is like the most important one, honestly. Number 9 is the most important thing, because I feel like without love, if you're not in love with that person, if you're not passionate about that person, then you're not gonna want to do the first 8 are useless or meaningless, because you don't love that person. So I would say that love is by far one of the most important things, because without it, I wouldn't be in this long distance relationship. Without it, I wouldn't go without like sex, you know what I'm saying, for months and months. You know, I wouldn't want to do it. And so I do feel like that's one of the most important factors, because like I said, without that, the other ones mean nothing, absolutely nothing. Like literally, not just that, but if the sex is really amazing, then it also gives you more of an incentive to wait, and you know what you're waiting for. Like literally, if the sex is whack, you would be like, okay, what are you waiting for? Like, you would be waiting like, you know, 4, 5, 6 months for whack sex. That would be really, really sucky. So definitely make sure the sex is good. And other than that, oh my gosh, I think that's it, you guys. But those are my basically like my top 10. I hope this helps some of you guys. Long distance relationship is not for everybody. In fact, I didn't think it was for me. Literally, we've been together for almost 2.5 years now. Maybe I'll add a couple pictures at the end of this video so you guys can see us together. And I never thought it was for me. He had never been in a long distance relationship before either. And so it's not for everybody. I hope this answered a lot of questions for you guys that had sent me messages and emails as far as on this topic. If you guys have any other questions you want to ask me, I'm thinking he'll be here this month. Maybe we'll do a video together. If you guys want to see us do a video together, I know there's a boyfriend-girlfriend tag. We could probably do that one. So if you guys want to see us do a video together, I mean, he was in one of my videos when we were in Vegas. He was in one of my videos. So, but he hasn't been in a lot of my videos pretty much because it's kind of like I don't want to like feel like I'm pushing him into YouTube when he's no longer on YouTube anymore. But if you guys want to see a couple vlogs or so while he's here, like this video and let me know. If there's anything else that you guys want to ask me, definitely leave me comments in the comment section. I'll see you guys all.